Let's try that. Hey, there we go. There's our captions. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I am pretty psyched for what's hopefully about to happen here. I've not even tried opening this game yet, so it gives you an idea. But yesterday, out of nowhere, Digital Eclipse does a bunch of kind of digital remasters and emulations and things. They announced a HD remaster, HD remake of the original Wizardry for Apple II. So we're going to play that now. And if you know the original Apple II Wizardry, you know that there's one thing we have to try first. We'll create our party, we'll dive the dungeon, we'll do all that, don't worry. But first, let's click. That's not the play button. That's a different button. Oh right, because I'm on the store page because I wanted to note kind of this piece of this particular piece of particular, I guess, press release from the store page. That's why I have that on here. But anyway, let's go back to. Let me grab that. Let me actually try to play it, and we'll see what happens here. I am going to need to actually properly capture the window region once we get there, but we'll cross that when we come to it. Okay. All right, it is right now struggling to run the Digital Eclipse logo. That's okay. All right, in the meantime, let's see if I can change one of my sources here to change that. Yeah, that was pretty good. Hidden doors are found throughout the maze. Casting Milwa or low Milwa can help you find them. I don't know why it's not capturing that. I might need to So first off, hold on. It's here. So that one. Okay. Let me reset transform for now. I also note that, okay, I don't know why it's kind of not capturing like kind of part of the down below here. Look at the properties for this. Try like that, for instance. Yeah. Sure. My computer is taking off. I don't know if you can hear that. That's fine. All right, fit to screen. And then properties, and then let's try Windows 10 capture. Okay, that's looking better. All right, there we go. Ooh, there's some music. So one thing I will note is the music does not sound like the NES version music, which is a little disappointing. That's just because I kind of grew up with that music. So, still pretty good. By the way, how's the balance? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the game okay? So, little Digital Eclipse. Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, first appeared on the Apple II in September 1981. Many of today's most popular and successful games owe their origins to what this pioneering title established. We feel it is important that modern players have the opportunity to experience and appreciate everything that made this milestone so beloved and influential. Can't hear the music. Okay. Let's see. Let me pop this up. Oh yeah, the music is actually quite quiet. Okay. One moment. Oh, is that? Is that any better? Yeah, exactly. Well, they can hear me now. Couldn't hear the music. That was the issue. Okay, great. Alright, you're gonna lose it for a moment, because I had to get out of the window. Okay, so, where was I? This remake is built directly on top of the original Apple II version of Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Our primary goal is to make the original game accessible to modern players while remaining faithful to the original feel and gameplay. Every decision and revision has been made with this goal in mind. In places where we feel we have made changes that departed in some significant way from the original gameplay, we have provided an old school option. These options can be found in the options section of the pause menu. If you find any of our quality of life refinements not to your liking, simply activate this option to make the game feel more like it did in its original incarnation. Now, on to fighting monsters. The Project Murphy team. I love that it's Project Murphy. Alright, enter, continue. Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. We can open a dev letter or build notes. So we are at version 0.1 of Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. So I think a shift, I'm guessing, is the dev letter. Okay, cool. Open build notes, what do we got here? Latest updates, early access, version 0.1. I should actually download the backup of this, because I feel like this is going to change between now and the end of early release. Okay. Welcome to Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. We are very proud to finally be able to share this with you. Below are some highlights regarding this very first release of Wizardry. Original Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, with the new graphical experience with an overhauled modern presentation. Despite early development status, since we are built atop the original Apple II version, the game is playable from beginning to end, although we are not yet feature complete in our carry-through to the modern version. Many enemies and effects do not yet have sound effects. Music is also limited. These will be updated in future releases. Okay. All 101 enemies are modeled and textured. Many do not yet have complete animations, and only have a single idle animation. These will be updated in future releases. Such enemy groups are marked with tools in the HUD, with a hammer and a mattock. Only human portraits are currently available in a near final form. Portraits for other classes are still in development and currently marked with tools. Game is fully playable from beginning to end. Experience is capped at 9,999,999 currently. Oh no. Alright, I think we already have the answer to the question about the thing we have to try. This may or may not change in future versions. A variety of old school options are available in the options menu. These all default to off, but can be turned on at any time. There are also presets to these options to allow for different experiences. Modern includes changes and tweaks for this version based on more modern designs. Original, the original Apple IIe implementation, and classic console. Yo, let's go. Hello. Hello, Jiggy. No grinding to 9999999. Well, that's not actually, so classic console includes updates added for early console versions. Okay. Well, that's neat. Jiggy, thank you for the raid. My name is MTI, for those who don't know me. I'm hoping it's cool as well. I have not actually played it. As you can tell, I'm doing like the macaw thing, where we're an hour into the stream and we've done zero gameplay. It's not actually been an hour. It's probably been about 15 minutes. But either way, we're just reading through the developer notes for this first version here. Like I said, I hope it's cool too. So, alright, is that all of them? Yes, okay. So we can get out of that. Alright, we have new game, credits, or quick game. Let me look at the credits. I'll take a quick look at the credits, sure. Let's see how long it takes for the credits to, Okay, you're just gonna not show me credits, I guess. Fine, fair enough. Alright, the true Twitch retro experience, indeed. You're not taking an hour to get to your gameplay. What are you even doing, streamer? Alright, so, I'm gonna hope that the lack of credits is just because this is a very, early kind of development build of this game. Alright, new game. Getting started. Okay. I see. In this remake, you start a new game with a starter party of 6 pre-made level 2 characters of varying classes. Visit the training grounds to make your own characters or edit existing ones to your liking. All new characters start with basic armor and weapons already equipped. Okay, so that's already a change. Visit Gilgamesh's Tavern to add, remove, or reconfigure members of your party. Okay. Enter the maze to start your journey. This game can be unforgiving. Build your party steadily, returning often to town to rest and level them up at the Adventurer's Inn, and buy new equipment at Boltax Trading Post. Okay. It's important to know that party members will die. Yes. Yes. Sometimes Wizardry just decides it's gonna Wizardry. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You can resurrect them at the Temple of Cant, but sometimes it can be best to just start fresh, especially for any of these characters. After all, new adventurers are coming to Lilgamin all the time. Okay, cool. Alright, so I could visit the tavern. Go to the inn. Okay, that's kind of neat. I see, so it tells you... Alright. So at Gilgamesh's Tavern, we manage the party when adventurers are not on expeditions. They can be found in the tavern. Those looking to venture into the maze will meet here to form a party or find a new member. Okay. Left of that, we have the Adventurer's Inn, where we recover HP and skill points and level up. Adventuring is hard work, and after an expedition, adventurers will visit the inn to heal, learn new lessons from their experience, and prep their spellcasting abilities for the next expedition. Alright, the training grounds is Overlord Trevor, where we create and edit characters. Form the training grounds for the hopes of readying those new to adventuring for the trials of the maze. Most adventurers start their careers here and often return as they gain experience to retrain and refine their skills. So interestingly enough, the training grounds are now a separate option from the edge of town. Boltax Training Post. Boltax is a shrewd negotiator and the most successful merchant in Lilgamin. Also, if, I believe, I almost want to say this is a bit of a retcon, and that I don't know that Wizardry 1 initially took place in Lilgamin. I know in, like, in Wizardry 2 NES, in kind of your main menu, it says Lilgamin up top. In Wizardry, at least in the original Apple II version of Wizardry 1, it doesn't say Lilgamin, it just says the castle. Pretty sure. But anyway, Wiz 1 took place in Lilgamin? Okay. I know 2 and 3 did. I suppose 5 did as well. That's right, yeah, because 5 takes place way after. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, so, greatest selection of arms, armor, and magical items in the game. It'll sell by just about anything. And also offers... Okay, only some ports of the game said so in-game. Okay. Also offers identification and uncursing services for the items adventurers find in the maze, which is in caps. Alright. The Temple of Cant is way up on a hill there. That's neat. The Order of Cant channels the divine power of the God of Resurrection to assist the adventurers of Lilgamin. Adventuring parties will often carry back their dead, paralyzed, or severely inflicted to the temple to be restored, and the Order is happy to help for a price. Alright, so, the maze stretches deep under the earth, and somewhere in its bowels the evil wizard Wordnot hides, with the amulet he has stolen from Overlord Trevor. Much treasure and renown is promised to those who venture forth to recover it. Alright, so we are going to create our own party, but first we need to try something. Character fails to properly inspect the chest, there is a chance that any trap on the chest could be triggered. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So it looks like this party that we have appears to be Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. We've taken our first step into the fabled maze of Lilgamin. Okay, so neat little thing on kind of the right side there. I'm pointing like you can see me. You can actually see a little Apple II overlay. Which is really cool. So you can kind of see how the game would look on the Apple II. Alright, you've taken your first step into the fabled maze of Lilgamin. It was only a short time ago that Overlord Trevor sent out the call, beckoning the country's adventurers to come to this place. The story, as it was told, was that his one-time friend and advisor, the wizard Wordnot, had stolen the Overlord's prized amulet and escaped with it into the mysterious maze, a dungeon built of magic, chaos, and death. The Overlord promises power in quotation marks, and the rank of honor guard to any adventurer who recovers his amulet. And so you came. Somewhere deep within this maze's Stygian halls, powerful wizard Wordnot awaits. Oh, the Wiz 4 title screen blade please and art is great. It's wonderful. It's literally just like a food processor. It's just like a bunch of blades with a handle for rotating them. It is incredible. Okay, so, enter, close. Alright, so we're gonna close this, cool. So, here's what this looks like, but we are going to go into the camp. Select character to open character options, okay, interesting. So I believe, okay, so this, yeah, this looks like, I'm guessing 2 fighters, a cleric, or maybe 3 fighters. I'm hoping a bishop, a thief, and a mage. So this armor class 9, that's pretty, okay, yes, so alright. Yeah, it's actually, alright, fighter, priest, fighter. I don't quite know why you would do that, but sure. So mage, alright. So, we're gonna go here. Specs character, cast spell, use item, or change position. Okay, interesting. Spec character. Okay, so, what are this character's abilities? We know what the character is. We're gonna try this. Okay, you're not gonna, alright. I can already tell this is not gonna end the way I want it to. Okay. 96% Vin. What does that mean? So let's see. I can, alright, so I can swap that. Two to hit. Okay, interesting. So it actually tells you, like, it tells you information about the items, which is really nice. Okay, if I go to items, if I, let's see, enter, select item. So, escape out of that, I guess? Alright, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? We'll receive notice. Alright. I don't quite know why it does that, but sure. Okay, Z goes back. Okay. UE switches tab, Alt switches characters. That's neat. Okay. Staff and robes, cool. Alright. Oh yeah, definitely check out the Blade Cuisinart from Wizardry 4. Okay, so alright, I'm pretty sure I've satisfied what's you know, I'm pretty sure I've satisfied my curiosity. It looks like, unfortunately, because of sort of the overlay, it kind of looks like item 9 is not a thing here, unfortunately. Although, if I can go into that menu it was talking about where... Okay, key inventory. Alright, so there's no... Oh, I'm still in the... Alright, back to this. So I have a thing over there. Alright, so W still... Oh, cool. Alright, so we have a little auto map. That's neat. Send tickets. Alright. They're also in Wiz 4. Yeah, the Soft Talk All-Stars are, like, incredibly... Alright, getting started. Yes, I understand that. Okay. Alright, let's go visit the training ground. Make some characters. Right, and left. Okay. Select. Create a character. I can inspect the roster, delete a character, edit a character, or return to the courtyard. I imagine, okay, so the roster, in party. Oh, okay, I see. So this is their alignment. I'm guessing that's good, neutral. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so it actually shows you some of the stuff that original Wizardry 1 was not great about actually showing you, like races and things, they actually do, add, like, some saving throws to, like breath attacks and things and spells, which I don't think the game ever actually tells you any of that, so. Alright, let's go back. Let's create a character. Choose lineage. Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. Yeah, so, the attributes, it looks like your race, you just get a particular, number of attributes. a number of attribute points to distribute. Like if I'm a dwarf, I get 10 points. If I'm a halfling, I get 8. A human is 12. That's okay. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna make a dwarf. I can now be a fighter. Alright, so it looks like the max is 18. How do I want to do this? That's fine. Okay, so we can be a fighter. Can you set re-rolling in the options? I'm not totally sure. Actually, you know what? Let me go back. View attribute info. Oh, I can view attribute info. That's neat. Strength, okay. More likely, most important for fighters, Lord. Okay, intellect is cast and learn. Yep, okay. Mage spells, cool. Piety, yep. Divine spells, sure. Vitality, character is retired from the game. All characters benefit from vitality. Agility, the more likely, okay. Thief and ninja benefit from high agility, okay. Hey, Tina, how's it going? What comes to a character's aid in many mysterious ways. All classes can. Okay, cool. Alright, got that, great. Oops. Oh, it looks like I need to. Alright. Yes, that's really interesting. Okay. So I'm actually guessing you can, because the game tells you the points you need, so I'm guessing you can, it will be a fighter. Oh, you have the original descriptions of alignment in, from the original manual. So good characters are really good. They go out of their way to help old ladies cross the street. Neutral characters take life as it comes. They would help an old lady cross the street if they were traveling in the same direction. Evil characters are self-centered and always want to know what's in it for them. Evil characters help old ladies cross the street for a small fee. And then I think the manual goes on to further say that the evil monsters in the dungeon are even, like, super evil, in that they, like, push old ladies into oncoming traffic, I believe is what they say the monsters would do. So, okay, let's do that. All right. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of human portraits here. A lot of decidedly. Okay, yeah, so you can actually see it looks like some of these have like the little, yeah, okay, they have the in progress logo until they're not. So that little, I guess it's a hammer and sickle or hammer and pickaxe. Those are the portraits that are kind of, you know. Alright, so we will make our first character. MTI was added to the roster. Go to Gilgamesh's Tavern to party. Alright, let's make another character. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I do wonder if there's a way to change that if I were to like go into the menu. Okay. Okay, let's make another dwarf. Same. Do the same kind of. Whoops, no, stop. More attributes. Fighter evil. This is an official remake. It is just out of nowhere. Digital Eclipse, who helped out with like Wizardry, Mega Man 9 and 10, and they've done a bunch of collections for a bunch of companies for a bunch of systems. So like they know what they're doing in this space. Just out of nowhere. I don't know either, Almacia. That it makes me hopeful that we'll see the rest of 2 through 5 someday. I don't know how they pulled it off either, but just yeah, you're thinking the way I'm thinking. Like this is something like, not even an HD remake, just, like, somehow getting the games out of rights hell and getting them onto GOG, even as just, like, you know, straight ports of the DOS, you know, of, like, the DOS versions, or, you know, Apple II, or however they could have gotten it onto GOG. I would have taken that. But yesterday, out of nowhere, in a Discord, someone was like, hey, MTI, you've probably seen this already, but just in case. And just, like, out of nowhere, Digital Eclipse is like, oh yeah, HD remake of Wizardry 1, now in early access. And I was like, excuse me? So, because, like, Wizardry 1 through 5 was one of the things I was most hoping for from, like, a GOG or a Steam release, it was like... It was one of those things where it was like... Yes, there's a price that would probably have been too much for me to pay for it. But, like, if they ever found their way onto GOG or Steam, I was going to be first in line to buy it. And out of nowhere, this came onto Steam and GOG yesterday. And I was like, well, way to call my bluff. It is in early access, currently $20-something, which honestly is probably a little steep, but I mean, it's kind of a niche product. And I feel like if someone had announced a new dungeon crawler style game at that price, I, you know, probably would not have blinked at it, sort of thing. But yeah, it is, it's $30 if you, actually, I don't know if the discount is still there, but I might have had it on discount because, Mario, stay there. I might have gotten a discount on it because I own Wizardry 6 through 8 via GOG. What just happened? Nope, wrong. Mario the cat wants to help out with the character creation process. I'm sorry, Mario, not yet. Let's choose a different portrait. Let's see. I would say that looks pretty good for what we want to do here. Oh, I see, Mario. You decided to name my character a bunch of blank spaces. Yeah, it's, I don't know why specifically 1 through 5 got caught up in rights hell, but I guess whenever the Wizardry trademark or rights got sold off, it was only 6 through 8 that became readily available. I actually think Surtech made Wizardry 8 kind of knowing they were going under, and that was going to be their swan song. But anyway, Silver. Alright, so, Silver was added to the roster. I don't know why... Okay. Well, let me inspect roster here. How do I change sort type? Okay, well, that's not gonna... Alright, select. Alright, that's fine. It looks like capital letters are a thing in this, even though it doesn't look like they should be. Okay. There we go, yeah, okay. So, okay, there we go. Alright, so go back. Same thing here. Change the name. Yeah, they had console ports. They had a bunch of console ports. They were ported to, like, every console ever. Kind of amazing, actually. Okay, let's make some more characters. We want one more fighter type. Let's see, there's not... Yeah, it looks like that's just the number of points you get, which is really interesting. I have to imagine, like you said, there's probably, if I turn on old school, or there's a hidden, like, re-roll characters button, you know, kind of thing. Alright, same stats. Oops. Evil. I always like evil parties because I can kind of create ninjas when I want to. As a what? Yep. On it. Let's see. I think I used this one for silver, so let's use... How many? Okay. I will just make that Mercury then. Good get primarily lords. That's primarily it. Also, if you run into friendly monsters, you can leave them alone without alignment swapping, which can actually be kind of nice. All right. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. There are capital letters in this, even though it doesn't look like there are. Okay, did that. So 3 characters now. We need to create 3 more. We need a... Well, actually, no. We should probably create 4 more. But we'll worry about the 4th later. Okay. Yeah, this will work. No. Hi, Mario. Yes. Yes, hello. Yeah, hi. Hi, yes, hello. Yeah, okay, you're helping build our character, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you're helping build the characters. Yeah. Tina wants to know what you're doing. What do we do here? So let's see. For this one, we we'll use this dapper gentleman. Yeah. Just have an add party. Alright, so we need 2 more characters. Done here. Oh, there's Silver. Alright, so we want a mage, want evil. Let's see. Yeah, this will work. That'll work for Chubo. And character, and we need a... we're just going to max out this thief's agility. Okay, and you know what? Welcome to the party, Almathea. Alright, there we go. So we now have a full party. Let's go back to the courtyard, back to the tavern. That's a party. Remove from party. Choose character. Out, 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 out. All of you, get out. Alright, Chubo with a strong 3 hit points to begin with. Okay, this is gonna end well. Alright, back. So, okay, that's fine. Interestingly, you cannot apparently inspect characters from the tavern. Oh, do I need to... let's see. E? Okay, so we have... alright, so we need to... alright. That's a face, yep. back. Okay, so let's visit the trading post. Can I buy anything? No. I apparently characters are created. It appears with no gold. And no, okay, that's a choice. You don't have enough. Yeah, okay. Really? Huh. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing here. See ya. Let's see. And the other thing I can do is, yeah. Continue. Okay, this is gonna be a process. I don't wanna, nope, I don't wanna delete a character. That's wrong. Oh, hey, options. Let's take a look here. Gamma, Legacy UI, okay, display window. What are the old school? Oh, yikes, okay, let's not play with that. Old school options, okay. Hide minimap. Text only, dramatic, okay. Oh, hey, there we go. Random starting attribute points. Each attribute has a... Alright, let's take a look at some of these old school options. You are not going to let me... Okay. Not going to... Oh, there we go, okay. Random attribute advancements, okay. Original in and age configuration are set to their original values, okay. Configurations. And age is replaced by the less confusing stat vim, okay. Conversations, okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the options here. Alright, so original is, I'm guessing, up on, okay. Classic console is going to be, okay, everything but, okay. Everything but text-only dramatic, okay. And then custom, I can turn some of these off and on, okay. Okay, so let's, Alright, so I feel like we're kind of committed to having these characters created, but I think, okay, so it looks like if this is set to off, players distribute as they see fit at level up. Well, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how many points you actually get on level up. Yeah. Okay, so we'll close those options. We'll discard the changes for now. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? Alright, let me return to Courtyard. Yes, I know. There's a tavern. No one is here. Okay, so somehow my characters just did not save. That's neat. Actually, I wonder, are they, let's see, are they somehow in the maze? That doesn't make much sense, but okay. Yeah, no, it just decided to not save my characters. Okay, great. That's cool. Alright, well, in that case... That's a known bug, okay. Okay, are there any workarounds? I also know lesser bug, it sounds like when you create a character, it should come with basic equipment. And my characters just did not. Okay, so, like, created characters just don't stay created? Is there a way to... Yeah, not a great start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I should have gotten some gold, so I could at least buy something. Yeah. But I did not. Okay, well, let's try... actually, hold on. Well, since we have to... Okay, so... Pooling gold is important, yes. Okay. But what I was gonna say is, okay, so if this is a known bug, is there even any point to my creating characters, or should I just rename the existing party? Yep, yeah, you could get gold for not a lot of dollars, but some dollars. Or is there a certain point past which, like, if I create a character, like, say I take it into the dungeon with me, go into the maze, okay, yeah, that's what I figured, alright. I figured there was probably some, like, point of no return whereby it actually saved that, yes, you created characters. Okay. Well, with that, let's do this then. Let's go back. Let's go... Let's see, where was the menu? Escape? It was escape, okay. Okay. Well, let's turn on some of these old school options then, shall we? We might as well. So let's go to... that, okay. I will take that. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, I imagine it's gonna go to... Be careful of alt-tabbing, okay. Okay, I will do that. Alright, so, no. So let's toggle option preset. So, we'll try random starting attribute points. Random attribute points. Try that. Save changes. Okay. Okay, with that, let us visit the training grounds and let's try again to create some characters. Okay, so it looks like that just undoes itself as soon as you... Okay. Oh, hey, neat. Reroll attribute points. Let's go. Yeah, okay, it looks like that undoes itself as soon as you... Okay. Yeah, it looks like it just decided... Yeah, okay. Okay. So it looks like that's not working very well either at the moment. Save. Options. Yeah, okay, so at some point it just decided to undo that. Weird. Okay, well. Like to save option changes. I'm pretty sure I saved the changes the first time, but... Alright, we'll discard that. Go, yeah, because I had 7, remember? When I hit human, and then it just decided... Okay. Alright, so let's discard changes for now. Alright, resume. Alright, so I feel like, honestly, the easiest thing to do here is going to just be to rename these characters here. At least for the moment. I'll be this dude. Back. Alright, so there are definitely places to, like, report bugs, etc. in, on GOG and whatnot. So... yeah, okay. I'm just writing down what we've encountered so far. Basically, character creation, just characters don't save, and then the old school options likewise not saving also. What did I make? I think it was this one? Sure, we'll go with that for now. Once you're done creating the characters, yeah, save and quit. Okay. Well, is there a save and quit option? I'm not sure there even is. Anyway, let's class. Okay, so X that out. It's actually pretty good in Shubo. Alright. Elmacia, congratulations, you're now a mage. Let's see. You're a good mage. That's pretty good, I think. Okay. Back, okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. No new armor. Okay. Alright, let's hit up the maze, shall we? Have you changed classes yet? Your characters will age rapidly, but it's the key to achieving very high stats. Okay. Yes, I know. Alright, so... So you get a little mini-map, that's cool. The door. Ugh! Okay, you cannot kick the door, doesn't look like. You just go through the door. Ack! Kick. Ah, space. Open door. Got it. Boom! Huh. Okay. I will say the mini-map is really cool. I'm liking that. Oh, I see. The mini-map. Okay, that's cool. So the mini-map isn't like a full mini-map. It's kind of a mini-map. Shows you your, you know... Shows like the 5 or so squares ahead of you. Returning to town, quitting, reopening the game, doing the same after you... I noticed that too, yeah. Yeah, definitely noticed that. Returning to town, quitting, and reopening the game. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's like a 6x6 area. Yeah, I can do that manually. Yeah. It's you might not be able to see it, but on the bottom it says, hey, there's a you just hit a key now to go back to town. I'm kind of lucky with not finding many encounters. That's not really lucky because I sort of want an encounter. Yep, so, yep, that's cool. A little statue there, okay. An encounter! Looks like kobolds. Right. Oh, heck yes! Yep, okay, and then it goes to kind of its own place, I think. Hello, thank you. Yes, okay, then it goes to its own place. But, okay, that was cool. Oh, there it is. I am marking the heck out. I don't care. That was wonderful. Okay, let's actually, like, you know, try to... Okay, so I can... Oh, I can see health bars. That's neat. Oh, yeah, so it looks like it didn't save the character names either. Alright. They imply that it's not, but it seems like it is the best way I can describe it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... So, yeah, there are options to create characters. There do not seem to be options for saving characters, unfortunately. So, anyway, alright, so yeah, let's everybody attack. Okay, you parry, that's fine. What can you do? Can you cast, yeah, let's cast Catino. And Prospero can parry. Yeah, round one! Yo, we killed that kobold. Yo, look at it go. Yeah, that's right, run away, kobold. Ow! That wasn't very nice. Alright, so we cast a Catino. It was not effective. Cool. Okay, so we missed. Alright. Yep. Yeah. That's neat. Very. I'm gonna fight very. Sure, it'll be fine. Missed, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, good job, Sarah. Let's go! Heck yeah, combat summary. Oh, that's neat. Each party member receives 10 gold pieces. Alright, there we go. That's good. So, I mean, they did explicitly say that it was early access, so, you know. And it did kind of come out of nowhere, as I mentioned before. I did not go in this door. Let me go to camp. Who's the priest? You're the priest. You're a bishop. Maybe you can... fail. Oh, wait, hold on. E? Yeah. It's, yeah. I would say I am, at present, with the, I don't know, hour-ish or so we've played this, about 5 minutes of which has been actual gameplay. Mario the Cat has decided he wants to help out. He wants to play too. Mario the Cat, big Wizardry fan. Big Wizardry fan. Now, I don't even know what item... What menu did you even find there, little guy? What menu did you even... Available party options. Oh, okay, I can just go right back to town. That's interesting. Alright, shift. Back to maze. What is going on? Why can't I go back to maze? Mario, what did you do? Okay. I think it thinks I'm inspecting something, but I'm not. I'm selecting character to open character options and just nothing is happening. Okay, there we go. I had to shift? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Mario. Thanks. Alright, I'm just gonna remove everyone from the party, and then re-add to the party. Party is full. Great, fine, cool. Back to party options. Escape. My characters are all in a weird order now. Z, back to maze. I can't go back to the maze because I'm in some weird like pseudo menu. I don't know, like, I don't know what Mario actually hit to put me in this menu is the problem here. I can't escape. I'd like to leave my party in the maze and return to town. No, I want to stay in the maze. I can't escape out, which is not great. I don't want to... Okay, so if I shift, I can go back into this menu. But I still can't go back to the maze. I'm hitting the back to maze key, and it's just like, plonk. All for leave. Let's try that. Nope. Whip. Alright, so let's see. Maybe if I go into Sesmar's menu. No. I just hit shift. Enter shift. Yeah. Now the UI is fine. I think something just happened where my goofball cat hit something. Okay, tab seems like it does something, but... Hold tab and hit Z? Tab does something. Like, it seems like it is. Yeah. Alright, let's, If I return to town, what happens? Nope, I'm not going back to town either. So now I'm just kind of stuck in this... Party is full. Fine, whatever. Well, okay. I just exited the game altogether. That's what that was. That was me hitting Alt. Okay, so space, I can remove characters. That's fine. Alright, so space does stuff. I know there's a blue X, sort by date created. Almost like it thinks I have a controller plugged in, even though I don't. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm going to bail out of the game and just reopen it and see what happens here. Yeah, well, I've got the stream going here, and... I mean, a lot of this, I would say, is worth recording and posting on the Bugs board about, but it sounds like some of it is already known. Oh yeah, I need to, yeah. I also need to, at some point, maybe drop the settings on this. Don't neglect your character's agility. Okay, so I could continue. I could do new game. If I continue, what happens? Nice dragonfly. Okay, so I'm back in the dungeon. Okay, that seems to have... Okay. My characters are all in a weird order, but... Okay, so that's the camp menu. Cool. Alright, I can now... Yeah, so yeah, I was hitting the key, and it just wasn't going back to the maze. It was really weird. Alright, let's open party options. At this location, no one. Options, leave. Cool. Alright. Okay. Change position. Here we go. Move character left or right to change position in party. So I think I want to do something like that. That looks good. Confirm. Back to menus. Okay, cool. Now let's. Okay. Sarah. Will not, however, bring someone dead back. Cool, Sarah Castillo. So. Oh, I was waiting for the plus. I was waiting for the +1. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. All right. Cool. Back to maze. Through the door. An encounter. 4 small humanoids. Right, yeah. Fight, fight, fight. Harry. Harry, this time you can cast it. We also have Doom Effect. Cannot cast in combat. Fight! Let's go. Yo, 1 damage, let's go. That kobold, alright, these kobolds, they want no part of me. Kobold fell asleep, yo, check that out. Kobold is okay again. Excuse me, game. Okay, fight! Awkward misses Kobold. Nice. Nice hit. Boom, got him. Da da da! Each party member receives 69 experience. Nice. Alright. Morden. Probably best to let me inspect this chest. Trapped. Need a gentle hand if it is. Well, it was 415 divided among 6 people, so it was a little less than 70 per. Yeah, you can see the little apple overlay in the right. For killing the monsters, each survivor gets 69 experience points. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I think the guy with an 84% chance to inspect the chest should inspect it. Okay, so it sounds like he thinks he is 87% certain it is a trapless chest. Alright, so open. 40 gold, and Hawkwind receives a helm. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go into camp. Inspect character, use item, inspect character, okay. So let's check your items. You have a helm of some kind. Helm has not been identified. Give to party member. Who will receive helm? I believe Tuck is...
Hey, no, Mario.
What's he doing?
Mario.
Alright, so let's switch characters. Let's go to Tuck, alright. Yeah, so okay, sadly I cannot identify item 9. Eves is still trying to beat 4. Oh boy. Yeah, I got as far as the Whirling Dervish, and then I was like, I'm not sure I want to continue this, because I knew what the Whirling Dervish entailed. Mario, last time you did this. But no, I want to keep the helm, please. I want to identify the helm. Yo, item identified. Let's go. Alright, so let's give that. to Sesmar, seeing as Sesmar is, you know, in the front line. You beat 4 once. Apparently, people do speedruns of that game, believe it or not. There's I don't know exactly which version or which port, but Wizardry 4: The Return of Wordnut is on speedrun.com. Okay. So what am I doing? I want to go back. Okay, I'm back in the maze. Cool. I like the little mini map. I like the This is not the hard version of the game. Yeah. Have you forgotten something? Yeah. So this, I believe, is the stairway down to floor 2, if I feel like going that way, which I don't feel like going that way right now. Yeah, okay, descend stairs. An encounter! 5 small humanoids, that's a lot. Those ain't kobolds. Those are orcs, yeah. Alright, 1 Patino left. Here we go. Hit it for 1. Cool. That orc had 2 whole HP. Alright. Nice. Thwack. Cool. Beautiful. And then it goes off and does its own thing. Although actually now I'm wondering if this is music from one of the other NES ports. I don't think it's from the Knight of Diamonds port. It could be from Legacy of Warriors. Da, 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 da. Alright, 13 gold, cool. We should head back up. I could use a rest at the end to train out my abilities. Oh, Moridian looks like he gained a little. That's cool. We probably should head back anyway. We're starting to run kind of low on spells. Let's do that. Yeah, so I can ascend to castle here. Let's do this. I want to check out what Dumapic looks like in quality of life. That's neat. You get a full little mini map. That's cool. I could actually write this down. In fact, let's do that now. I will say these quality of life things probably make it so that exploring the middle floors of the game is not completely terrible. It's still not very useful, but it's not completely terrible, you know? Alright, anyway. Give me a moment here. Oh yeah, I think this is actually a remix of Wizardry 1, like NES too. Dun, dun, yeah, da da da. Dun, 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 yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's so cool. Looks like that, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. We're just doing a little map making here. Okay. Back to the maze. Interesting. Oh, so that's really cool. You can actually... You can actually just look at what your map looked like as of your last two map pick cast. That's really neat. That's awesome. That's cool. Alright, space. Having trouble finding enemies or good loot? Try changing floors. Your chances of finding either decrease the longer you linger on the same floor. Yes, okay, I know. Alright, so I now have 180 gold. Also, now that I think about it, this music is actually a remake of the NES, like castle music too. You start with a pre-made. It does let you create your own characters, but it didn't save mine, which was really weird. Alright. Who will stay at the Adventure Zone? Let's have everybody stay. Okay. Okay, so everything consumes Vim. Stables are free. Stay at the stables. He's 161 experience points. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. I switched characters with this. Okay. 333. 542. Morden. Do-do-do! +2 new attribute points to distribute, +1 hit points. Okay. 2 is not a lot of attribute points, I will say that. It's going to more vitality and more agility. +1 hits, yes. Particularly in the back row. Even better. Darn, needs 247 experience. 161. Okay. So yeah, it looks like your gold is just pooled. And there does not appear to be an easy way to, like, save your game at all, question mark? Resume options, there's quit, but I don't think. Okay, not a lot of options for the game yet. So, legacy UI visibility, low, off, or high. I like high. Controller prompt preference, keyboard. Okay, resolution, sure. Borderless window. Yep, it's all fine. Now we have the old school options, which it seems just didn't save when I tried to change that. Putting a dungeon earlier saved. Yeah. I wonder if quitting is what you actually have to do to save. And or going into the maze. Okay. So let's do this. Let's create a character. What did I do for mine? Which one did we use, right? Pretty sure I used. Or I used like this one. Alright. So let's turn the courtyard. Let's go into the maze. Okay, so the little mini map, it looks like resets after everything. But the last two map it passed does not. Interesting. Okay. So let's ascend to castle. Let's quit. Let's reload the game and see if MTI is still there. Yeah, that start at least is the start of the NES Wizardry 1 music, which is great. Whoa, I'm so psyched. There's a lot of work to do here still. I will say that. It is early access. They were pretty explicit about that, but yeah, I am very excited for what this can be. All right, let's see here. Back. Quit game. And then let's go back in and see. Yes, exactly. It's wizardry. Yeah, basically. That is pretty much correct. Alright, I am waiting for it to sync up before I can replay this. All Sarkaz, okay. Alright, so while this loads, I'm gonna hit play again. We're gonna I will be right back, actually. So you can listen to this. Okay, I'm back. Thank you all for your patience.
No.
Mario. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna risk alt-tabbing here and see what happens. I need to pop my... Mario, come on. So I need to put my chat back on my screen. Yeah, so that looks like it's saved. Okay. Now... Oh, you're going down here, buddy. Okay, let's inspect our roster. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so there's MTI. That's saved. So yeah, it seems like you have to... So I don't totally know what I have to do. I guess, yeah, go into the maze, then exit, and that might save it. Okay, left control changes sort type. Okay. Alright, so I can sort by name, sort by level, that's neat. Sort by class, sort by alignment, that's cool. And then sort by date. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, okay. Back. I just want to try to see if I can get the name changes to stick, if nothing else. Because, like, I went into the maze and it was just like, oh, those name changes you made, you didn't actually make those. If I go into the maze now, what happens? Okay, yeah, right there it's saved. Alright, weird. Right, yeah. Okay. Makes sense. What was this character's name initially? Salzar, was it? Let's see. The maze can change and shift around you. Navigating the maze isn't always a straightforward task. If you get lost, Mapic will help you find your current bearings. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Send you guys. Alright. Okay, so it seems like with that we can... Alright. Let's remake some characters here. Character. No. There we go, that'll work. Okay. Elf next. Mage. Character, halfling. Okay, so go back, hit the tavern, remove these characters, add go back, go back. Okay, yeah, so it looks like your gold is just your gold, basically. Like, I still have the 180 gold I had before, so, alright. At least be able to buy something. Let's enter the maze and then immediately exit the maze. Chubo rocking a strong 2 hit points this time, even better. Yeah, so that's a big thing. Because it looks like there's supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to either have information, summary text. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're supposed to get either a small amount of gold or some equipment based on what I was reading in... Oh, what? What? Okay, now I have a bunch of gold. So, as someone was earlier speaking about probably only saving or loading upon entering and exiting the maze, I went from 180 gold to 984. So now my party has a bunch of gold I can use to buy stuff. Okay. Okay, so I would say that's a big thing they need to work on. Alright, let's visit the store. Buy some items. Alright, 1 to hit, 1d4 damage. Alright, I think we want, so let's see. 3 to hit, 1d7 damage. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's do the, there's kind of a standard I like to hit here, which is, alright. A longsword. Voltac thanks you for your business. 2d3 damage, so that's 2 to 6, okay. A large shield and some chainmail. Alright, so let's go to the next character, Silver. Yeah, so I mean, I can definitely say that that what we just saw there was not something you ever had to worry about in original Apple II Wizardry. Better or worse. The other thing I would say is that some of the quality of life stuff going forward may actually make the game harder. In particular, the stat distribution. Because 2 attribute points is not a lot of points to gain on a level on average in Wizardry, in like PC Wizardry, I feel like. I may be wrong, but... okay, anyway, let's go to the next character. Okay, so next character. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it'll actually only allow you to buy items that you can buy. That's neat. 6. That's actually kind of cool. To hit 0, 1d5. That's the wrong one. Hi, Mario. Okay. Alright, let's enter the maze. Having trouble fighting enemies or good loot, try changing floors. I don't know that that's necessarily like a new player tooltip you should really be throwing on that screen. That is liable to get you absolutely murdered in the early game. Remember that much. Okay, let's see. There's not going to be an easy way to equip stuff, is there? Okay. And before you ask, yes, putting the mage ahead of the thief is a little bit weird, but that's just sort of always how I've played Wizardry, so that's how I'm going to continue to play Wizardry. We're on the first floor. At this point, if the difference between position 5 and position 6 is enough to really matter, I'm probably in bigger trouble. That, like, proper positioning is not going to be able to save me regardless, so... Alright, cool. Let's actually go back up here. Let's ascend to castle. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, the 2 HP is a little yikes, but... So honestly, the worst part about the 2 HP is just opening chests and opening traps from chests, really. Otherwise, I'm not super concerned about it yet. Because again, if I'm the first floor enemies, if I'm in a position where Chubo can actually take damage from them, I'm already in huge trouble. Encounter! Five orcs. Attack, attack, attack. Let's see. A spell. Spell undead. Well, we're not going to be doing that. Right, yeah. I will say it doesn't look like they have the hide ambush option from some console ports of Wizardry for the thief. Small humanoid flees. Oh, please. Mercury kills small humanoid. Nice job. Oh, please. Okay, misses small humanoid. Small humanoid flees. Alright. Oh, we just wasted a spell. That's fine. Alright. 39 whole experience. Alright, so good news is, excellent chance of successfully inspecting this chest. Boy, I think 95 is actually the max. Alright, he is very confident it is a trapless chest. Was indeed not trapped. Dun, 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 dun. I like the skull on the ground. That's cool. Yeah, okay. So I am definitely liking the potential of what this can be when it's finished. Like you said, some very interesting decisions on when to save and not save, but yeah, so far I am, yes. I would say, I think the way I would put it is I'm confident that when it is fully finished and out of early access, it will be worth what I paid. Sense. That little statue there, that's neat. Honestly, it was probably worth it just to hear me, like, squee when the NES Wizardry 1 battle music kicked in. Smack! Nice job, Mercury. Right, Catino... Okay, not the greatest Catino. Ow. Ow. Kobold kills Mercury, wonderful. Okay. Good start, good start. So remember when I was like, hey, if it matters where Chubo's taking damage, I'm in trouble? Yeah. Over Alt F4. Yeah. Okay. Silver kills Kobold. Nice, okay. Good job. Job, and the Kobold decides it wants something. Cool. Alright, inspect. I'm a step ahead of you there, pal. Okay. Back. And send. Okay. Enter maze. Visit temple. Let's see what we got. Mercury, resurrect, dead. Yes. Good idea. Oh yeah, she got a little skull there. They have a little skull there. Alright, select service. Let's go. Fingers crossed. Resurrection successful. Heck yeah. Let's go. A little disappointed they didn't do the whole merchant pray invoke bot. the end, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the inn. So let's see. Who will stay at the inn? You will stay at the inn. You will stay at the inn. Can I, in the tavern, can I cast spells? No. Alright, so because we start at level 1 here versus level 2, we need to, you know. Oh, I need to swap my character positions, too. Nice, okay. I believe I want to do... No, stop. Shift. Back to maze. Send. I don't quite understand why there's a dedicated back button on the bottom right. Hey, Matrick, how's it going? What, there is? Okay, what do I need to do here? There's a tavern. How's it going, Matrick? Change position. You. Yeah, how's it going? Whoops. Okay, I hope that saved all that. It did, okay. Yeah, that looks like it saved for some reason. Okay. Bring out the Wizardry remake. Yeah, so far, there are some... I will say, so far, it is definitely kind of early access. I don't know how much of the chat before you came in you could see, but when the game makes decisions to save or not save, especially in town, is a little weird. Like, I made a party and then kind of quit out to the main menu, and the game was just like, you didn't really make that party. You didn't actually want that one, right? It seems like going into and out of the maze is the best way to actually, like, save your game. But so far, well, I did already lose Mercury once, so had to resurrect them. So yeah, I would say so far, pretty brutal. But it is fun so far. Despite that, you know, I'm liking what it can be, is the way I put it. So you can see... Why? Why is Chubo's armor class 7? Why is Almacia's 4? What am I missing here? Just noticed that. Mario, really? Yeah, that's -1. And they're a mage, and... That's 2, that's 8, that's 2, that's 6. Huh. Interesting. Mario, what are you doing? I think everybody else's armor class is correct. Yeah, I wonder if agility I wonder if agility has something to do with it. It didn't in the original game, but... Mario! Alright, anyway, let's go fight some more monsters. See if we can not get Mercury murdered this time. Cat! 3 leather-clad men. Oh, that doesn't sound great. These are like... Oh, and they surprised me together, but that's not great. We are probably dead. Ow. Okay. I probably want to just run from this, honestly. I did not run. That's not great. Okay. Miss. Okay. And Silver's dead. Okay. Now I run. Thanks. Thanks, video game. After you kill Silver. Alright. Alright. Be right back, everybody. Well, excuse me. Alright, I'm back. And, yeah, so the minimap did break a little bit there. Do you have a backup party in case something happens to your favorite characters? No, I do not. I do not have the money to resurrect Silver, either. So here's what we're gonna do. Go back. I could create a new character, but here's what we're gonna do instead. We are gonna create a new character. I don't care what points it has. Sure. Or not create character. Back. Not the training grounds. I'm gonna go to the tavern. Add F to the party. Okay. Back. Back. Maze. Oops, wrong button. I want to do that. Alright, we now have, there we go. Resurrection successful. Great. Alright, cool. F has served their purpose. And also, yes, it just looks like for some reason the... Rip F. Can I get some Fs in the chat for F, please? Did their job, did it well. They were a gold dump. Okay. Go back into the maze. I actually don't think I ever stayed at the end, so I think lag only has one. Let me guess, 1 hit point? Oh no, I actually got 4. Nice. Okay. I really do like the little Apple II overlay, or I guess underlay, in kind of the right side there. Alright, so let's have Lag and Chubo rest at. Actually, I really don't even need Chubo to rest, but I'll do it anyway. Back. Why keep a thief in your party? Really? Really, Lag? Really? Really? F for the terrible healing there. Good God. Alright. D6 heals. Yeah, well, it's D8 technically, but yeah. Okay. Alright. One more. Okay. Yeah, it seems like when you enter the maze kind of for the first time, maybe subsequent times, is when the game actually decides to, like, start remembering that you did stuff. Sure, okay. Alright, let's try to not get surprised by bushwhackers. Encounter! Okay. Orcs are not small humanoids, so that's good. Whack! Nice, killed it. Alright, missed. That orc wants no part of us. Attack that one. Cool. Orc is unaffected. Okay, orc put to sleep. Good. whack. Oh, yo, that hit. I don't quite know what happened there. It looked like one of Silver or Mercury attacked and missed. Missed. There we go. Got it. 117 experience. All right. Inspections. Inspect. Blades. Okay. Try to disarm that, please. Disarm. 71% chance of disarming blades. That's actually not great. We disarmed it. Great. Beautiful. Alright. Wonderful. Happy about that. Love that for us. Say. That is, okay. That is a lot of undead kobolds, is what that is. Actually, it's, I believe, 4 kobolds and 3 undead kobolds. Dispel the undead kobolds, please. I don't know why that took so long to, like, select that one, but sure. Spell. Patino, the living kobolds. Oh, here we go. Alright, miss, good. Alright, Catino gets off. Alright, 3 of the living ones are... Alright, miss. I don't quite know what happened there. Alright, so that could have gone better. 4 of the living kobolds are already... Alright, no, for some reason you have to hit up to... Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess it makes a certain sort of sense. And that those are the ones in the back. Try again. Fails to dispel the undead kobolds. Hey, we got one. Cool. And... Ow. Okay. Alright, and everything is back up and running. Attack. Spell, Dios, heal Mercury. Ow. Okay, this is... Okay, cool, great, alright. And MDI's dead too, great. Now I run, of course. Oh, interesting. You actually still get... Okay. Yeah, so the minimap gets a little messed up when you run away from a battle. Okay. Okay, so I now have 2 dead characters, and not enough to revive them. That's great. Alright, well, we know what to do. First off, can I otherwise, like, pool my gold? Like, it seems to just automatically pool your gold, except I don't want my gold to be pooled because I want to get whatever gold MPI and Mercury have off of them onto the other characters. So... Actually, I wonder at this point. Yeah, the Temple of Cant, exactly. Do this. Maze. Yes, I know I have 2 dead characters. I want to do this. Options. Save changes and close options. Yes, save changes. Okay, resume. Let's see. Yes, okay. 9, 10, okay. 8, 10, 9, 9, 10, 10, 8, 10, 8, 8, 9, 11, 10, 10, 9. Yahtzee. I don't know about 60. We can get 19, and 19 is good enough for what I'm gonna do here. Okay. So I think either Dwarf or Gnome will work for this. Yes, okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Character with that name already exists. Symptii. The S stands for Samurai. There we go. Oops. The S stands for Samurai. All right, so do you see what we're gonna do here? All right, so we're going to return to the courtyard. We're going to let's see. Visit tavern. Remove you and you for now. Back. Add. You and you. Alright, and because they're samurai, they start off with a bunch of HP. That's nice. I'll go back. Back. Going to the maze. We still have 2 dead characters. Now, so the only issue here is samurai gain level pretty slowly. That's okay. Yeah. Next character. Alright, so now we go to Mercury. Oops, I gotta go back to there, okay. No, we are actually doing the opposite. We are taking our weak dead characters. We are looting their equipment, and we are proceeding forward with our stronger samurai, is what we are doing. Because now that I seem to know how to save options, at least somewhat permanently. Well, they got whacked because Wizardry is a stupidly hard and unforgiving game. But you'll notice the S's now have 14 starting hit points versus 9 and 8 respectively. So. Oh. Chrono Trigger reference. Is that, Who actually says that and where? Because, like, I kind of feel like I vaguely know, but at the same time I don't. Alright, so let's... Alright, so Tavern. Remove Dead Eye and Dead Mercury. Go back. Visit Training Grounds. Weak character. No. Stop. Yes? I don't know, honestly. I'm not watching the capture right now, so... So, am I sure I want to delete Empty Eye? In the words of Torben Ulrich, if you were asking me for my advice, or what I would say, then I would say, delete that. Same thing here. Okay, go back. Go back. Visit Tavern. Okay, so re-add silver and lead. Deleted. Okay, so now you have a backup party. Yeah, so that's actually a very interesting thing. In like the original Wizardry, like, let's be clear, no one played Wizardry the way you were supposed to, quote unquote. I think everybody made like multiple backup copies of their character discs and whatnot. But as far as I can tell, you can't really do that here. So, yeah. And if you were playing on console ports, you, you know, you kind of just lived near the reset button, honestly. Go in as 2 hit points. No, stop, shift. Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter too much right now. I really like the idea, yeah. Okay. So now I need to equip my characters here. And I need to equip... Oh, also I need to rename them as well. Now that I have deleted their, no, actually. They've done some, like, interesting new things and new quality of life stuff. Like, some of the mechanics that were not in the old game. Like, instead of age, if I go to inspect a character here... Right, because you have to inspect characters in the training grounds. So notice some of these characters have something called Vim, which is sort of like a replacement for age. And you can actually see there's some stuff that I guess I would say is just a GUI on top of the old game. But you can see some of these characters have, like, saving throws, where there are saving throws in the PC version of Wizardry that it just never tells you. So, okay, but anyway, why I'm actually here is to edit... Edit MTI's name and... Okay, now... Okay, let's try to not get murdered by 2 groups of enemies this time. Which I forgot was a thing that could happen in original PC Wizardry. I don't think it's a thing in NES Wizardry. I think you can only meet 1 group of enemies at a time on the first floor. In NES Wizardry. Encounter! Oh, surprise the monsters, that's neat. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, okay, this is a wrapper on the original Apple II version. Do you know how I know this? Because I can cast spells after surprising monsters. Oh, that's actually kind of yikes. Okay, oh, I never had... Oops, okay. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do then. I'm gonna go back. You know what? We actually are gonna buy those. Aha! Killed small humanoid. Blam! Nice job just eviscerating this. Okay. Nice hit. Okay, miss. And Cold runs away. Oh, a treasure chest. Interesting. Why is that yikes? Because, Shubinator, that works both ways. If enemies get the jump on you, they can also cast spells on you. And that is deadly in the later dungeons. In the later floors. Because, like, group spells can devastate you pretty quickly. So, like, you know, you could have invested, you know, tens of hours into your party, and you're on the 10th floor. And the game is just like, oops, surprised by a group of greater demons. Madalto, 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 you're dead. And there's just nothing you can do about it. Also, Tilt-O-Wait exists. I believe Wordnut and maybe one other enemy in the game is the only thing that can actually use Tilt-O-Wait. I'd have to look... I would have to look back in the Wizardry NES strategy guide. I think there's one other enemy that has Tilt-O-Wait. It might be a Malefic. But there are other enemies that have plenty powerful spells. Like I said, greater demons have Madalto. And if a group of greater demons gets the jump on you, a bunch of greater demons casting Madalto is more than enough to kill you. So, alright, anyway, let's inspect this chest. 96% certain it's a trapless chest. Oh, alright. I trust you. 50 gold, great. Alright, let's go back to... let's have our... Alright, let's... Oops. Yeah, so a lot of this is going to be, just going to be me trying to build up this party to the point where it can, you know, not die if it gets unlucky. Oh, 2 bubbly slimes, nice. Monster surprised you. Ow. Ow. The grind, yes. I'm not actually worried about this. So one annoying thing that I can see is that the battle log does not... Okay, page up, page down, scroll combat log. There we go. I don't understand why it doesn't automatically scroll, but... Okay, there it goes. Mercury kills bubbly slime. Alright. 18 experience, great. Alright. Inspect, yep. Okay. Pretty certain it's a trapless chest, okay. 60 gold, alright. Right. Oops, shift is canon. Oof, yeah. There's also oomph, and there's a couple others. Send to castle. Okay, so you have to be facing the stairs to go up them. I guess that makes sense. The frames drop when you move in the client. Still not totally sure what you mean. I mean, I know what you mean, but all right. Let's do this. Okay, I see what you mean now. They drop a little bit. It looks like not to the extent of what you're seeing, unfortunately. Although, I'm getting 0 dropped frames. I wonder if I just don't have the bitrate up high enough or something. Yeah. Yeah, that would not surprise me. So, I mean, this computer is like 5 years old. And outside of the RAM, it's, you know, it wasn't like a super gaming computer even for its time. It's a 5-year-old laptop. So yeah, it actually would not surprise me if the CPU is kind of overloaded. I might have to try putting the game in like a smaller window or something. See what happens. But for now, I was gonna say for now, let's get into a fight, but then I just didn't get into a fight, so. Encounter! 5 leather-clad men. Oh boy. They surprised me again? Okay, they did not surprise me. That's good. Do I even want to try this? I mean, I guess I will. Okay, I can already tell this is a bad idea. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, alright, well, that's nice. Back. Luckily, I do have enough to try to resurrect my visit temple. Resurrect. Resurrection successful. Great. Alright. I did it again. Okay, keep. Right, enter maze. I do think there needs to be a quick, like, reorder party option, like there is in, frankly, the PC original and also in, Alright, so. Well, clearly, game, I'm having no trouble finding enemies. That is clearly not my issue. So. Okay, so why now does lag.com have a bonus to armor class and Chubo doesn't? What? Why? I don't understand. Well, alright, anyway. I keep going back. Okay. Oh, you know, okay. I'm wondering if I'm having those characters parry in battle, and then it's the parry flag is just not getting unset. And it's like actually showing on the UI, which it doesn't typically. Fireworks. Yeah, that's okay. That's what's going on. Okay. That's what's happening. Okay. Purple's part of us. Okay. Misses. Silver hits an orc. Kills it. Alright. So orcs fell asleep and then they unfell asleep. Great. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay. Alright. Killed an orc. Cool. That orc wanted no part of us. Silver killed the orc. Do 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 ba ba ba. I'm thinking the original version where it's K for kick. that's a lot of skeletons. Surprise the monsters. That's actually kind of tempting, but that's 2 groups. I'm just gonna... What? I surprised them! Are you serious? How do you fail to run from enemies you surprise? I'm so annoyed right now. Okay. Alright, yeah, see, I need a bunch of experience to get to the next level. Back. This is helpful. Resurrection successful. Good. Alright, I now don't have enough gold to resurrect again. Okay. Okay. Hey, actually good healing there. Well done. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that 3 times. I keep going back one more than I need to. Oops. No, I don't need to do. There we go. I was waiting for the 1. Send. Yeah, so you notice we have not gotten very far into the dungeon. This is Wizardry for you. This is just what it does. Although I'm still not happy about the failing to run from enemies that I surprised. Like, I don't think that should be a thing. 4 slimes, 4 slimes. Okay. That's a lot, but I think we can take it. Of course, that was before I found out they surprised me. Ow. Miss, okay. Miss, okay. Pull over 1, okay. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack. Dios, empty eye. Tino on, yeah, works fine. Two whole HP. We got 1 work. Oh, and of course the orcs are all awake again. So that's really cool. Thanks, video game. What the heck? Alito at him. Because pretty clearly... Miss, good. Chubo kills orc. Nice, okay. MTI kills orc. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Catino is just useless in this game. Which to some degree I actually kind of knew, I feel like. Because in Wizardry 2, they make a big deal of telling you that Catino has been seriously improved. Alright, we did it. Alright. Gold. Mercury receives an armor. Nice. I think receives was spelled wrong there, but quickly go back to town. Send to castle. Alright, so someone can level up. What are my game options set to? Okay, random attributes are off. Got it. Actually change them. Alright, visit in. So first things first, you need to stay at the end. 110 experience, we're almost there. Alright. Chuba needs 160 experience to go level. +1, a new attribute point to distribute, and 3 hit points. Okay. What can I... let's see. View. Okay. Back. Back into the maze. Oh, Mercury has that armor that they need to figure out what to do with. Okay, good. 123 gold total. Heck yeah, let's go. Okay. Visit in lag.com. I'll probably play this for, I don't know, another half-ish hour or so. Maybe try to get my characters up to like try to get them all up to level 2. We'll see how that goes at this rate. Right now it's not going great, but you know. Okay, what am I doing? I'll have Mercury visit the store just to see if we can. Ooh, okay. That's looking like plate mail. That is very good armor. But to know that for sure, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna visit the training grounds. We're gonna create a character. What am I doing? That's wrong. 17. Rock that, sure. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Scry. Bishop. Go back to the courtyard. I'm just gonna pop into and out of the maze to make sure that saves. Because it seems like going into and out of the maze is the most reliable way to make sure your changes actually take. If you don't do that, it's kind of a crapshoot. So scry might not be quite the right word for what that character's purpose is going to be. But remove MTI from the party, and then go back, and then add the scry to the party. Okay, great. So now we go into the maze. We go to camp, select Mercury, select character, items, okay, this armor, give that to the scry. Inspect. Identify. Late mail, heck yeah, baby. Woo! Alright, so you, I imagine, cannot equip this. The scry is not permitted to equip late mail. Give that to Mercury. Go back. Go back. Okay, thank you, Scry. You have done your job. Yep. Yep, we need a bishop. That's the that was the 7th character I mentioned way back when at the start of the stream. We need a character just to identify items. The Scry is going to, having done his job, Scry can now take a rest. Go back. Let's see, I need to add MTI back to the party. Okay. Back into the maze. Ow, crack. Empty Scry. Ah, missed opportunity. Confirm that, and then we take you. Inspect character. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put you in the front. Put Mercury in the front, and then have them quickly. There we go. Mercury's armor class now 2. We can now go sell off that chainmail. So I actually wonder if the minimap breaking a little bit is actually an intentional thing, because as you've noticed, when you flee in this, later in like the console ports, when you flee, you just go back a square. I'm pretty sure. But in this version, you can like just take off wherever in the dungeon. It can kind of be disorienting, and I'm actually wondering if now that's intentional. Yes, please. Also, if you're curious, the GUI wrapper kind of around the game means that no, you cannot identify item 9, unfortunately. Let me just make sure my characters have... Just make sure they have their spell charges. They do. Encounter! Four small humanoids. Small humanoids are fun. Right. These are kobolds. And we surprised them. Cool. I'm just gonna Halito. I think that's the way to go here. Mercury misses kobold. Chubo, cast Halito. Nice. Blew it up. Okay, misses. Hit that one. That's nice. So now we're down to 3. Whack! Got him. Whack! Got him. And that kobold wants no part of us and runs away. Nice. Each party member receives 207 experience. Very nice. And 10 gold. Alright. That's enough for Silver, Lag, and Chubo all to level up. Didn't actually change anything, but sure. It is very AD&D inspired, let's put it that way. I don't know if it is strictly speaking 100% AD&D because trademarks, but you can tell there's a lot of AD&D influence in this. A lot of the design decisions, not only in this game, but in making some of the later Wizardries, were very inspired both by the rule set of AD&D and the more general philosophy of it, not always in a positive direction. So, like Wizardry 2, for instance, the original versions of Wizardry 2 were not standalone games. They were really basically expansion packs for Wizardry 1. Because the idea, which, well, Robert Woodhead, one of the main people at Surtech at the time, he mentioned that back in 1982, there weren't a lot of people just doing video game sequels in general. There wasn't really a model for it. They were sort of flying blind, but the idea, or part of the idea, was Wizardry 2, you needed characters imported from Wizardry 1, preferably endgame characters from Wizardry 1. Right, yeah, exactly. So, like, the model for how to do a sequel wasn't there. They were kind of, like I said, they were just sort of making it up as they went along. But part of the philosophy was that, okay, like, we want to have, like, Wizardry 2 be bigger and badder than Wizardry 1, which means bigger and badder challenges, and to facilitate that, we need to make sure the characters are up to snuff, and one way to do that is to essentially require a character, you know, that your party be characters from Wizardry 1. Preferably endgame characters from Wizardry 1, although there's no real way to enforce that. But if you, like, let's say, completely legally acquire a copy of one of the PC ports of Wizardry 2, and you go to the training grounds to create a character, the game is like, no, you can't create a character. Import characters from Wizardry 1, preferably at level 13 or above. And level 13 is basically the end game for Wizardry / AD&D. So where was I going with this? One of the things that they kind of borrowed from AD&D was kind of the philosophy of, like, you had your character, you know? You created your character and you took that character on all sorts of adventures. And, you know, you'd grow attached to this character. Like, is kind of something you can do with D&D, AD&D, right? But this kind of breaks down applied to the video game model or the Wizardry model, because, you know, like in AD&D, even in the early 80s, there were a ton of, like, pre-made modules, pre-made adventures, and the dungeon master or game master, if they wanted to, they could adjust those pre-made adventures, kind of tailor the difficulty to that of your party. So the idea works a little better in pen and paper AD&D. Wizardry at the time had, and, you know, you could play the various modules of AD&D in any order. And again, you could tailor the difficulty one way or the other if you so chose. That doesn't really work as applied to video games in general, but particularly Wizardry at the time, because Wizardry had a total of 2 adventures. It had this, and it had the sequel, Knight of Diamonds. And they decided that you had to play the first one, you had to play them in sequence. So that, I think, is an example where, you know, they took from their inspiration, and that's fine, but they didn't really think through the applications or the implications of, you know, taking their inspiration and applying it to their medium, you know? There's kind of a separate argument to be made on, like, the business side of, you know, effectively by requiring your players to have the previous game in the series, like literally requiring, you have capped your sales at whatever the sales of the previous game in the series were, effectively. But like that I can forgive them for, because like Wizardry 1 was red hot at the time. And like they wanted to, you know, they wanted to keep the gravy train rolling, and the speed of advancement in computing at the time, yeah, it was quite rapid, but it was also slow enough that you know, they could count on Wizardry 1 continuing to sell for quite a while. Like the window didn't shut as rapidly as now it would in gaming today. Like, I think, like, Al Lowe, or maybe even Ken Williams, or, you know, one of the people who founded Sierra, was a higher up in Sierra, mentioned that it wasn't really until, like, gaming, until, like, the advent of the CD era, where they noticed kind of their revenue start to shift in a big way, from mostly being back catalog sales to being whatever their hot new flavor of the month game was at the time. So there was a certain logic to Wizardry 2 in particular being effectively an expansion pack for Wizardry 1, that I can't fault them too much for. Although the model of Wizardry meant that if your party died in Wizardry 2, guess what? You had to create another party in Wizardry 1, build it up to the point it could survive Wizardry 2, then use that party to either just continue on or try to rescue, I guess, the first party. Yeah, the total party kill in Wizardry is something that, as I think about it, I've never particularly liked, for a number of reasons, but the primary one is, so here again, it's borrowing from, like, Dungeons and Dragons, right? Where, like, if you're... where, again, the idea is you're attached to your character, and you can, kind of, you know, hopefully someone at the table will have a character they can use to rescue your character, right? But again, as applied to video games, this kind of falls down a little bit, because the way it works mechanically in Wizardry is your characters, your corpses count towards the number of slots you can have in your party. So you have to... So basically, to create a rescue party in Wizardry, you not only have to get the party roughly as strong as the original party that died, you have to build up the character slightly stronger, because you can't... Because you need at least one open party slot in order to get the corpse or corpses of your party members. And at that point, it's like... well, if you built up this second party strong enough where it can, like, survive to the point where the first party is killed... I'm making hand motions and things here, like you can see me. I really should turn on the webcam, but this is why we are a highly professional stream here. But the point being, you see where I'm going with this, hopefully. If you can build the second party up to the point where the first party died, why do you not just continue on with that second party? You know? And so, like, you could even see here early on, I was like, oh, I could work up the money to try and save MTI and Mercury, or I could just remake them. And actually, now that I've gotten past sort of the initial saving or not saving settings shenanigans, I can make them stronger than the original MTI and Mercury. So, okay, let's, you know. All of that to answer your question, it AD&D inspired. I don't think it is strictly speaking 100% AD&D, but a lot of the mechanics and a lot of the internal sort of dice rolling, if you will, does very much borrow from AD&D. It was obviously a major inspiration for this game. Again, maybe a little too much so. Okay, let's visit the inn. Let's get some levels. We'll stay at the Adventurer's Inn. Silver will stay at the Adventurer's Inn. Da-da-da-da! New attribute points! And some hit points. Alright. Silver now has 12 hit points. That's cool. We'll go with strength and vitality. Okay. Plaid. Da-da-da-da! 2 new divine spell points, 2 new tier 1 spell slots, 2 new spells, Kalki and Porvic. Plus 2 new attribute points to distribute. Plus 1 hit point. 1 hit point, not great, but... But again, we're still early days. Live.com's in the back row. Not super concerned about his HP rate for the moment. And finally, Chubo. Da-da-da-da! We have doubled Chubo's health. We have doubled it, folks. He's going from 2 to 4 hit points. Yes! Alright. You can grab more vitality. Alright, cool. So now we just need... You're what, like 300 away? 500 away. Oh, right, because you died. That's right. Mercury died. I forgot about that. Okay, MTI also needs 5. That's right, MTI and Mercury both died. Oh, I did it again. I keep doing it. Alright, we doubled the Chubo. Alright. Let's see if we can get MTI and Mercury their level up before we head out here. Hunter. Oh, really? The leather-clad men? Are you serious? I surprised the monsters. Well, that's good. 4 rogues. Well, it's not bushwhackers. So I've got that going for me. I am going to... Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna launch direct damage at them. Bushwhackers absolutely messed us up last time, yeah. Round 1. Light.com cast Badios. Okay. Check its rogue 1 time for 7, alright. Once for 2, alright. Polito. Alright, we killed 1. And we smacked that one. Okay. Alright, we killed 1. Oh, that rogue wanted no part of me, alright. That one also wanted no part of me. Alright, that's fine. Party member receives 126 HP. 10 gold. Alright. You know, they were always kind of dangerous, I feel like. Oops. Oops. No, no, no. Stop, 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 stop. Really? I'm liking it so far. The big thing is it is early access, and so as a result, it seems like where and when it actually decides it wants to save is a little annoying. Like, at the start of the stream, I made a party, and the game just decided I did not, in fact, make the party. Because, like, going into and out of the maze is really the only way to reliably save the game, it looks like. So... I need to go to the inn. So that wasn't great, but... Yeah, highwaymen and bushwhackers are kind of nasty, actually. Counter. 4 small humanoids. That should be doable. Orcs. Alright. Fight, carry forward. See what happens. Small humanoid flees. Humanoid misses. Humanoid flees. Killed one. Killed one. That wasn't too bad. 78 experience. Back to the chest. 96% certainty it's a stunner, you say. Okay. Oh. 73% to disarm? Sure. What are the other options here? Poison needle, gas bomb, crossbow bolt, teleporter, anti-mage, anti-priest, alarm, exploding box, splinters, blades, and stuff. Can they really? Huh. Okay. That I did not know. 30 gold. Nice, okay. But yeah, so Stradivarian, so far, once you, once you get past sort of the initial saving or not saving shenanigans, I'm enjoying this. It is very difficult to get going, but I think that's just wizardry for you. I have this cool feature, this cool quality of life thing, where it remembers your last two Mapic cast and gives you a map. That's neat. Counter. 3 small humanoids. Okay. That is kobolds. Okay. I surprise the monsters. Oh, that's cool. I can hit left control and just go fight. Very. That's neat. Whack. Nice kill. Okay. And weapon kill. It's nice. It's you! Yeah! Hello! Also, Mercury. I couldn't fit Mercury Zelda, so they're just Mercury. Are you of any use? Yes, you are the priest / cleric. 96% certain there's no trap in this. I will say that chests not being trapped on the first floor is much more often a thing in this than it is in the NES. It's playing Diablo. Oh, there you go. Nice. Also, sorry it's a little choppy. I probably need to mess with the settings a little bit on OBS, or just try to make this window a little smaller. So it's not so taxing on the computer. The frame rate is smoother in-game than what I'm seeing. Oh hey, Almacia can which I miss a small. Mercury misses small. Small humanoid flees. Small humanoid misses Mercury. Small humanoid flees. Hello. I know. What kind of content creator, what kind of streamer do I think I am? Oh, okay. Tubo cast Polito on one that was already dead. It was interesting that it popped up that the orc was already dead. On the little Apple II thing. Hello. Alright, I hit it. Cool. Miss. Orc flees. Alright, I think I got no experience from that. Yep. I did get 11 gold, though, so that's neat. I know, really. Yeah, oh, you missed it when I heard the NES battle music kick in. I'll have to highlight that. I just dropped everything and started singing along. It was wonderful. Counter 5 small units. Kobolds. I surprised the monsters. Cool. Good hit. Jubo, Cascatino. Cool, they'll sleep. Cool. Alright, so right now they're all asleep. That's nice. Brutally murdered that one. Alright. Silver missed there. Alright, 2 of them woke up. Okay, I don't know why we didn't. Actually, okay, yeah, that was actually tactically sound. Think about it. Cool, cool. Okay, cool. It's nothing to do with me. Cool. Now there's just this sleepy boy. Round 3. Got him. Alright. Inspect. Inspect. 96% certainty of splinters. Okay. 70. Alright. Each party member receives 11 gold. Hey, neat. Silver and Almacia can also level up. Nice. Go do that. A little mini map here. I like a little mini map. Great. Yep. Yeah, so lag. This is basically a very fancy wrapper over the top of the original Apple II version of Wizardry 1. Which I point out, unfortunately, the way they wrapped it means you cannot identify item 9, or item S, or item J. Which are actually the really devastating ones. Even though it's called the item 9 glitch. But anyway, the reason I point out that it's the original Apple IIe version is because you can cast spells when you surprise monsters. And that works the other way around as well. They took that out of basically every later port, I'm pretty sure. And in fact, like, later Wizardry games on Apple II. Like, I think even by, like, Wizardry 2, Apple IIe, that was not a thing anymore. So. Alright, anyway, let's go level up. Visit Inn. We'll stay at the Adventurer's Inn. Mercury will. They changed the mechanics of the inn around a little bit. Instead of age, you have this thing called Vim. And they changed around some of the costs here, but I still can't figure out why you would ever do anything besides stay at the stables. Also, there's like some old school on-off options I'll show you. We go here. All right, but anyway. Da-da-da-da, 1 new attribute point and 1 hit point. This is another thing they changed. So how do I want to... Cool. Alright. Let's give you more strength. Age is a silly mechanic anyway, yeah. Alright, not exactly pleased. Oh, actually, that's one thing they did change from the original Apple II version. When you level up, you gain the health that you level up. So what do I mean by that? Mercury gained 1 hit point and went from 14 out of 14 hit points to 14 out of 15, or 15 out of 15 hit points. In the original version, they would not do that. They would go from 14 out of 14 to 14 out of 15. Although it does lead to a funny thing where if you do use that item 9 glitch I mentioned earlier, by the end of it, your character can have like 4 out of 1,200 hit points. So that's neat. Okay. I will stay at the stables. Ba-da-da-da! +1 hit points. Okay, neat. I did get 2 attribute points, though. That's neat. I'm gonna pump those both into strength, I think. From that level up. This is another thing that they changed, is that you can freely distribute attributes, and again, that is something that you can change as well. Two new attribute points, 9 hit points for Silver. Silver is also now level 3 versus our level 2. That's fine. Alright, so yeah, you can have some strength. Lag and Shubo need to stay at the inn. Okay, Lag is actually almost leveled up. Right, because the way the formula works in Wizardry, it actually requires less experience to go from level 2 to level 3 than it does from level 1 to level 2. Because I think up to level 13, it's like each level up is something like, you know, 1.6 or 1.7 times the like the total you need is 1.6 or 1.7 times your previous like total to level up. With the net effect being like, if your character requires 1,000 experience to go from level 1 to level 2, 1.6 times 1,000 is 1,600, so the level up is only 600 to go from level 2 to level 3. Anyway, let's have Almacia stay at the inn. 7 hit points and 3 attributes. Wow, okay. I guess 1 vitality and 2 luck? Great, so my thief is now beefier than my samurai. That's okay. I love it. Alright, let's see if we can get Wag and Shubo their level ups, and then we will call it an evening here. That's a gas cloud, I believe. That's some cool art. I hit K for kick. That's not the key. That's not the key in this, it's space. It's K in the Apple II. If I just fight, parry, let's see. Miss. Ah, nice kill. Nice kill. That kobold wants nothing to do with us. Kill that one, nice. Yeah. The Japanese Wizardry sprites are pretty great. Okay, let's inspect. You inspect. 96% certain it's a trapless chest. Alright, Silver, you have the most health. You open the chest. 3 gold. Alright, and Lag and Shubo can level up. Well, that was easy. Yeah, apple sprites leave a little to be desired, but you know, it's cool. Alright, let's get Lag and Shubo their levels. Alright, so now that we've overcome sort of the initial jank, now that we got a couple levels, hopefully things should go a little more smoothly. Knock on wood. Alright, let's see. You did it! Well done! Plus 9 hit points. 3 new divine spell points. 1 new tier 1, 2 new tier 2s, and you learned Calfo and Montino. Alright, nice. They are jacked. Let's give you some more vitality and some agility. Those are kind of the important things since your piety's maxed out. And Chubo. Plus 3 hit points. Alright, Dilto and Sopic. Nice, okay. 2 new arcane spell points and 3 hit points for Chubo. Chubo almost doubled again. I'm gonna say vitality, vitality, and agility. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to keep playing here, but I've been going for 3.5 hours. I think it's about time I stop here. But yeah, so first impressions. Like I said, very excited for what this will be when it ultimately is finished and released. Less of a fan of sort of the not entirely always great about saving at the right time jank. Hopefully they'll fix that. Like I said, going into and out of the maze seems to be the best way to actually like, yes, we almost doubled them again. Seems to be the best way to actually make sure your progress gets saved, or what you do in town gets saved. The other thing is sometimes, like, when it updates stuff is just a little weird. So at the top right, you can see sort of my total party gold. And again, speaking to the going into and out of dungeons, if you create a character, you know, the character is supposed to come with a small amount of gold. You are not actually credited with that gold until that character goes into and out of the dungeon. So you have to, like, go in, take a step back, exit, and then you get the gold and you can actually buy your initial equipment. Yep. Some slight weirdnesses, some slight jank due to, I imagine, this being, like, explicitly early access. The more annoying one, although I'm actually a little bit happy it happened now, is the party just not saving. That was fun. But anyway, not due to being a 40-year-old game. No, what are you talking about? But okay, I think that is going to be a good place to save it. Actually, you know what? Let's visit the store. Let's just see what else is available for purchase. I'm not gonna actually buy anything, but... So this is a nice thing. It actually tells you what some of the items do. What, were you playing a Calabeth? Or Ultima 1? Man, actually Ultima 1's only 42, I think. Rogue. Okay, that was gonna be my next guess. I swear. What? It's 1, it's 3 to hit, 1d7, no attack, man. It's 4, Book of Badios. Alright, so the Book of Badios is interesting, in that these are scrolls in the original game. It's a PC 88 version. Oh, neat. Retro achievements, I see. One attack minimum, but I think 0 and 1 are the same as far as the game is concerned. Like, I remember reading up on some of the mechanics, because actually, prior to this, the Apple II version of Wizardry 1 actually got a fan update, like, last month. Yeah, especially since like I said, I think like 0 attack minimum defaults to like 1, so I think no attack min and 1 attack min are the same. So, but okay, so that was interesting. Also, this is also a like remix of one of the NES themes. It's the general castle music. Yeah. Alright, so let's go all the way out. I could start a new game if I wanted to. I'm going to not do that, but... alright, let's quit the game. Alright, cool. And with that... Alright, we've synced that thing. With that, we have a blank window, and with that, we have reached the end of stream number. It is not stream 48, it is stream 49. There we go. Roughly. But yeah, so far, definitely, definitely excited for where this will go in the future. We didn't get very far. We explored essentially the bottom left corner of floor 1. I think we explored roughly, there's the original, like, Apple II version of Wizardry came with graph paper to let you draw your own maps, but it came with Wizardry, like, the first part of floor 1 already filled in, and I think that's about as far as we got today. So, but with that, thank you all for watching. Sorry you came in near the end there, lag, but let's find y'all a raid target, shall we? Let's see who's doing stuff today. Ooh. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's speaking of games where your characters die frequently, I'm going to send you to Toad22484, who is doing a XCOM UFO defense mod called the XCOM Files. So go there and sign up for the list. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye, everyone.